Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Justin Amarco and this is The A Show. Today we'll take a look at a New York-based foundation that raises money for cancer and AIDS research. It's the Richard M. Brodsky Foundation and it's named after its founder. Rob Sternberg reports from their recent 5K benefit.
There's certainly running with purpose here. It's the second annual Richard M. Brodsky AIDS and Cancer Run in Seaford, New York's Cedar Creek Park. The objective is to raise awareness and the financial wherewithal for disease research and victim support all over the world. The foundation bears the name of Richard Brodsky. He is the organization's director.
My husband Richard's he's HIV positive and he's a brain cancer survivor. And years ago, before we publicly started speaking about this, we didn't tell people he was HIV positive. It's, there's a stigma to it, and we were living this private life, and then it came about to him that he was running faster than he had run in previous years when he was even not sick, and we said, at least he's running, he's healthy, and if we don't speak out about this, a lot of people have these illnesses. I mean, through the years we found people whose sisters, brothers, mothers, a lot of people are affected and just aren't speaking up about it. So it came to us that he's running, he's healthy, and his brain oncologist told him, why don't you open a foundation?
In 1997, Richard was diagnosed as HIV positive. 5 years later, he was informed he had developed brain cancer. His wife, Jody, says he had to leave his job as an architect because of the day-to-day stress of an occupation. He now works from home as the director of the growing foundation.
It's just unbelievable. Last year we had about 100 people, and this year we had over 400 people. I think people on Long Island, they're just really supportive about people who are living with HIV and cancer. And everybody likes to come out and have a good time, get some prizes, get a little good exercise. We had some pretty good food here, so it was good.
Roughly a year after his brain cancer diagnosis, Brodsky climbed back on to the proverbial horse.
Because I know running saved my life, so I'd like to see other people get the benefits from running.
And Leslie, what do you think that?
Well, my I was diagnosed with brain cancer 6 years ago, and my doctors gave me 2 to 4 years to live. And they didn't think I used to ask them, when do you think I could run again? And they'd look at me like they want to give me like a funeral directory of funeral parlors or something.
Well, he didn't look for a number to either of those. Instead, in 2003, he ran in the New York City Marathon. And now, aside from raising money and awareness, he still participates in runs and walks.
It's not only about just raising money. Like, by having these events, we were able to donate $2,000 in toys to children with pediatric cancer at Schneider Children's Hospital. And last year we donated $10,000 in toiletry gift items to people living with HIV and cancer. So, and it's all really important for me because I'm living with HIV and brain cancer, and it's my way of, I'm surviving, I'm doing pretty good, I'm running marathons, and I like to be able to help other people and let them realize that if they could just get out and exercise, they could probably do a lot better if they're, living with a serious illness.
And runners young and old participate in support of the goodwill causes.
I originally planned on doing it, so I know my sisters both run, so I told them about the race and then they beat me.
Because I get involved in events. My mom had breast cancer, and for years we've been doing stuff to raise money for breast cancer. And then when I started running, there's a lot of other events that you can be part of to raise money for a good cause. So, everybody likes to run, and it's healthy for us, and yet you're doing something good. So it's just a positive thing all the way around.
I was able to come out here and help a great, helping out cancer victims and AIDS victims, and also doing what I love to do, and it's running.
9 members representing 4 countries sit on the foundation's board. They are looking forward to sponsoring a World AIDS Marathon in Kenya for the 5th time, and although the work sometimes leaves Brodsky weary, he and Jody believe it's well worth it.
A lot of work. I didn't even sleep last night. It's just a lot of work, but it's kind of a labor of love.
My husband Richard He does. He works tirelessly. He didn't sleep last night, and he sometimes does have to rest. But basically, he's pretty healthy for someone who has his health conditions. So that's how it came about. And I believe that because he's been doing this, it's been able him to live a healthy life, and even to prolong his life. But that's sort of what he tries to portray to people. That just because you have something doesn't mean you're disabled in any way.
The day concluded with hundreds of items from local businesses being raffled off and plenty of refreshments to go around. Next up for the foundation is an opportunity in Kenya where they will attempt to develop an agricultural system. From Seaford, New York, Rob Sternberg, MySN.TV.
Brodsky's foundation can be found online at richardmbrodsky.org. Check the site for their upcoming benefit this summer. For now, though, we invite you to log on to MySN.TV, create an account, it's free and easy, and upload your own videos that may make it onto this very show. I'm Justin Amarco, and you've been watching The A Show.